Kelly Swoop, got some troubling news for young mental health out of Maryland. A new study from the state shows that over a third of kids in middle and high schools are either sad or lonely. WMAR 2 News' Jack Watson dove into the study and found out how we can help our kids. Jack?
Well, Kelly, it's not easy. How, as a parent, do you navigate this new world of social media and technology, not to mention coming off the heels of the pandemic? And make no mistake, those all play a factor. I spoke with a child psychiatrist here at home with a few pointers.
It's a sobering reality we've long heard about, and now the latest data shows it. Young people in the state of Maryland with mental health issues at an alarming rate.
1/3 of middle schoolers is a lot.
Dr. Carol Vidal is a child and adolescent psychiatrist at Johns Hopkins. She tells me those numbers do seem high, and it's a trend they've seen over the last 2 decades. Simply put, things have changed.
One of the potential causes could be social media and the use of smartphones and the differences in which people or their younger people are having social interactions now.
Let's dive into the numbers. It's a CDC-sponsored survey of students in hundreds of Maryland public schools. About 37% of middle schoolers reported feeling sad or hopeless. 39% of high schoolers felt the same. Alcohol and drug abuse was up slightly for middle schoolers, but down slightly for high schoolers. Vidal says this might be because teens were stuck inside during COVID and may have abused what was in the home. In addition to pandemic instability, financial concerns, and yes, smartphones and social media. Limits for your child can help.
It's not that you have to get rid of social media completely, but definitely some of the sites are not appropriate for young kids.
As Dr. Vidal explains, the changes have to be environmental. Changes this drastic in the last 2 decades can't be genetic. So help kids change what they're doing for the better.
I definitely think that routines, attending school regularly, trying to have the kids involved in activities, and in-person social interactions are key.
Vidal says therapy produces better outcomes, and the advice, of course, for a child experiencing thoughts of suicide, Vidal recommends getting professional psychiatric help. The Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 988.
Also important to note, LGBTQ plus young people are disproportionately struggling. 31% of straight students responded with hopeless thoughts compared to a staggering 65% of lesbian, gay, and bisexual students. The study says those students are bullied at roughly double the rate of their straight classmates, both online and in person. Kelly.